Nikki Sanders here with Nikki Sanders Leadership Consulting. Welcome back to my channel, More Than Social Work with Nikki Sanders. Thanks for joining me. Our video today is Self-Care Includes Career Fulfillment. So we're in September, and September is Self-Care Awareness Month. But what I want you to know is self-care is a lifestyle, not a single activity or set of activities. And I want you to practice quality self-care all year long. Self-care includes career fulfillment, and career fulfillment includes financial security. It includes a psychologically safe workplace. It includes work that you enjoy doing and where you are appreciated for the work that you're doing. So at the beginning of this video, let me say, you do not have to be overworked, underpaid, and unappreciated. No, social workers, you do not. You get to be energized about the work that you do. You get to feel appreciated for your contributions, and you get to be well paid for your education, experience, and expertise. All right? So, my strategic career management framework leads us to career fulfillment. So let's talk about what career fulfillment looks like for you. And I will tell you that for me, I have built my entire 30+ year career around career fulfillment. I do not do work that I do not love, and you don't have to do that either. And let me say this again, social workers do not take a vow of poverty. So you also don't have to accept really low wages and struggle financially. We are no longer glorifying poverty because you have chose to do social work. You also get to take care of yourself because professional burnout is not a social work rite of passage. So we are saying no to being overworked, underpaid, and unappreciated, and we are saying yes to career fulfillment and quality self-care. All right, so you may be saying, well, Nikki, you've been doing this for decades. You have years of experience. Yes, I actually do. You can be saying, well, Nikki, you have a master's degree, you have leadership experience. Yes, I do. But the truth is, I have always made career fulfillment a priority, even when I did not have a master's degree, even when I did not have decades of work experience. I always had my jobs built around my life. So when I was the parent of a young child, it was important to me that I take my daughter to school. So she went to aftercare, but I made sure that I was able to take her to school, have that time in the morning with her. I made sure that I was able to go on all of the field trips. As she got older, I started working in school-based programs. So that meant I could take some downtime during the summer. That means I could put her into some of the summer programs and activities. That meant she could come to work with me on winter break if I didn't take the time off. So it's not about having a master's degree and decades of experience. It is about what you need and what you want. So there are 3 things that we are going to focus on in this video as it relates to career fulfillment. All right, are you ready? All right, number 1, set an intention. Number 2, set boundaries. And number 3, set priorities. So let's go back to set an intention. And set an intention means that you are clear about what you will and will not accept, what you need and what you don't, and you make that your goal in terms of the job that you do or the work that you are applying for. So I've already said that, one of the things that was important to me, I needed to be intentional about being able to support my daughter academically and in terms of enrichment activities, and go on field trips and have weekends off and be able to take her to school, right? All of those things were a priority. And so I set that as an intention. So my question to you is, what kind of work do you do? And what kind of location do you want to do it in? Who do you want to work with? I knew that I wanted to initially work with teen moms in foster care and then work with young families. And so what do you want to do? Who do you want to help? And please don't tell me, I just want to help people. No, social workers. I need you to be more intentional. Who do you want to help support? Who do you want to engage and connect with? Who do you want to provide resources for? That can be a specific population, a segment of a population, or it can be the kind of work that you want to do. So when I went into my MSW program, I knew that I did not want to be a therapist or a clinician in any way, shape, or form. So my goal initially was to go into development and grant writing, until I took a class where I had to do development and grant writing, and then I decided that wasn't for me, and I shifted my intention to leadership and program management and program development. And that's exactly what I did as soon as I got my master's degree, because I set that intention and I was aligned with that intention. Number 2, set boundaries. Set boundaries. Be realistic in what you can accomplish. Be realistic in what you can achieve, and set those realizations and those boundaries with your coworkers, with your family, even with your clients. So don't overwork and overwhelm yourself trying to be all things to all people. It's not possible. So set boundaries and stick to them in your personal and your professional life. And if boundaries looks like I come to work at a certain time and I leave at a certain time, boundaries looks like I don't work through lunch. Boundaries look like I take my my paid time off. If boundaries look like I take leave when I need to take my children to the doctor, or when my children have a field trip or an award ceremony, set the boundaries that you need, and then you need to adhere to those boundaries. So remember, there is a difference that being overworked and having a strong work ethic are not the same thing. So set those boundaries and stick to them. You will be better for it. The third is set priorities. So you're setting an intention, you're setting boundaries, and then you're going to set your priorities. So in terms of setting priorities, what do you need to do? What do you need to accomplish? Instead of having this, 20-page to-do list, what are the things that actually need to get done in order to achieve a certain goal, or in order for things to be a success, or in order for the next thing to be able to happen? So yes, have a calendar. Yes, have a planner. Yes, you can set alarms on your phone and do all of those things, but you need to be realistic in what your priorities are. And I will admit that I have gotten much better about prioritizing, but just this week I realized that I thought I was striving for excellence, but in many ways I was still striving for perfection. And so I've often said, I'm an overcoming perfectionist, and that is a lifelong battle. So have you taken on too many things? And what are the things that you can delegate? What are the things that can wait till next month? What are the things that are just nice to do, but they aren't going to move you forward towards your goals in terms of career development and career advancement? And so again, set boundaries, set priorities. So I'm gonna go back, 1, 2, 3. 1, set an intention, right? So remember to define social work career success on your own terms. Set an intention and define social work career success on your own term. Number 2, set boundaries. If career fulfillment is your goal, set boundaries. And remember not to confuse overworking with having a strong work ethic. And number 3, set priorities, because professional burnout is not a social work rite of passage. So if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. You will hear me say that over and over and over again. And here are 3 strategies in terms of staying ready. Update your resume quarterly with your results, not just your job duties. So update your resume quarterly, a results-based resume, the outcomes. So keep your resume updated, right? Number 2, remain open to new opportunities. Let the people around you know that you are open to new opportunities, and maybe there's a job that hasn't been advertised, but it's perfect for you, and someone in your professional network says, hey, I know a great person for this. If your resume is done and you're open to new opportunities, that's something you can say yes to if it fits in what you want to do and where you are in life. And then, listen, social workers, Accept that any job where you are utilizing your social work education, experience, and expertise is a real social work job. That all social work jobs will not have the title social work in them. All right? So that is how you stay ready and keep job hunting. Listen, you may have a job that you love right now, but that doesn't mean that something else better isn't out there for you. So you may not spend every day or every Tuesday job hunting, but I do want you to get into the habit of just looking to see what is out there, what is available for you. So self-care includes career fulfillment. All right? Cool. This is Nikki Sanders with Nikki Sanders Leadership Consulting. You can find me here on YouTube, More Than Social Work with Nikki Sanders. Please like, comment, share. You can find me on social media on Facebook and Instagram at Nikki Sanders CEO. You can find me on LinkedIn at Nikki Sanders MSW and visit my website at nikkisanders.com, where there is a new blog posted every Wednesday. So remember, self-care includes career fulfillment. See you next video. Bye.